I seriously just want to sleep right now. Like, you don't even know. So, I'll do that money stuff video later.
Hey, so want to see a magic trick? Because I know you don't. So I'm not even going to try. Anyway, so this is day 3. And, well, I had a weird plan. Like I said, in day 2, I didn't know if this would strain my body. It did. My feet are really dead right now. I think I strained. It's really painful right now. Well, it's not that bad. It's just sore feet. I should go ice them. Anyway, so I was biking to Dublin, California last night, and I live here in Fremont, California. That's about 23 miles away. I had planned on doing that, and I was gonna use a bike because I just had a bike stolen from me at the DMV when I was taking a written exam. But I still had a second backup bike. It's just really old. So old that I call it the jank. It is very janky. It's rusty. The front wheel is actually going around the axle without any bearing, so it's just like grinding into itself. It's pretty small. My friend was riding it once. He said it felt very wobbly and unsafe, and he was scared to ride it. Actually, all my friends say they're scared to ride it. I'm just not scared to ride it because I just tamed the beast. But I was gonna ride that up to Dublin, and that's about 20 miles away. So I was gonna do that. I googled it. It said a bike ride is about 2 hours, and I know I could have made it in around 2 to 3 hours. So I figured why not. But I was biking for about around 2 miles, and then I had a flat tire. The back tire went flat. But I figured I'll keep going. So I kept going, and about a mile down the road, the front tire went flat. And I figured, I'll keep going. I gotta go to Dublin. I gotta do this. And, well, I went to Dublin. I was going that way. And around 6 miles down the road, I went to a 7-Eleven because I was thirsty. It was a 23-mile journey. I got thirsty. I went in there for about a minute. I went in there to the ATM. I pulled out around $40 from the ATM on my general assistance. I bought a water bottle. It was one of those 1.5 liter bottles. So I walked out and my bike was gone. I was like, what? What just happened? What is this nonsense? So there's a guy in the 7-Eleven. He looked pretty old. He looked like he could have been homeless or something if it weren't for the fact that he had a car, but he could actually have still been homeless, just technically living in a car. He was the only guy around that 7-Eleven because, it was like 2 in the morning. Oh, I never mentioned that. It was 2:30 in the morning when I left. Yeah. So I got to 7-Eleven around 4:20. Went to buy the water bottle. Came out around 4:21, and the bike was gone. And I was just like, whoa, why? But it wasn't really the bike that I was so mad about. I wasn't really that mad at all, actually. It wasn't the bike, it was that I had a bag on the bike, and I had inside that bag, I had a camcorder. I had a memory card on that camcorder. That memory card actually had pieces of my book, Open My Eyes, that I'm writing. It also had some other stuff like photos, just personal stuff like that. And I also had a new jacket that I just bought for $17. This jacket was my favorite color, was red. I'm gonna miss that jacket. And it also had a chocolate bar. I had a Hershey's chocolate bar. I was very happy to think that I was gonna be able to eat that chocolate bar. And he took it from me. But I guess overall it's not really a big deal. They're kind of more materialistic possessions. If it was something that I owned that had a really big meaning to me, then yes, I'd be really mad. That bike had some meaning. I had it for a bunch of years. I got it when I was 12, but some things come and go, so I just let them go. I'm really gonna miss that chocolate bar though. Back, but whatever. Did you hear that? I think someone's trying to break in. Anyway, so I didn't want to give up, so I just kept walking the rest of the 23-mile journey. Like right near 7-Eleven, I was walking and I saw a police station. So I went over there. I figured I was so close, might as well like file a police report. They were closed. I don't know how a police station is closed because most things happen at night. So I don't know why they would do that. So I just left. I didn't really care. And really, the fact that my bike got stolen, it's no big deal. I mean, the bike was really old. two flat tires. He actually did me a favor. It's like he just threw out my garbage for me. I just had my other bike stolen, like I said a while ago, 2 weeks ago. That bike was actually a really good bike. It was a 7-gear mountain bike. My friend's parents bought it for me for Christmas. It cost $120. And the reason I'm mad for that is because they actually spent that for me. They wanted that a gift from me. And so the reason I'm mad is because the guy didn't steal the bike from me, he really stole it from my friend's parents. That's why, for that, I was really mad when that happened. And that's why I filed a police report for that bike and this bike. No big deal, like I said. It's like really trashy bike anyways. And I don't think police really care if like I lost a camcorder. They're not gonna do anything, they're police. They just stand there and look pretty. Anyway, so I walked the rest of the 23 miles. So 23 minus 6, that's 17. So anyways, I never said why I was doing this in the first place. The reason why I was going over to Dublin was because I had a post on Facebook. I asked if anybody needed a BART ticket. Now, what is a BART ticket? BART stands for Bay Area Rapid Transportation. This is what a BART ticket looks like. It's a ticket and it has money on it. It's money for using the BART trains. They're electric trains. They run through the whole Bay Area. People use it for commuting or just going places. Because I'm a former foster youth, my social worker was doing me a favor. She was getting me BART tickets every month or so. And these all have $20 on them. You know, that's kind of it's good amount of money. It's because she knew that I had places I go to, like I knew people in San Francisco, knew people in Dublin, knew people in Oakland, knew people here in Fremont. I knew people like all over the Bay Area. She got me those BART tickets because she knew that I needed them and that I would need them. And actually, it turns out I didn't need them because this summer I haven't really been doing anything. I've just been sleeping the whole time. So I have like BART tickets that I don't really need. They have $20 on them. No, I'm not advertising these for sale right now. I'm not saying that if you want, you could contact me and buy one of these from me. $20, that's how much is on it. I'm not saying that at all. But I was posting this on Facebook saying that I had these, that I need the money because I'm trying to get the money for college, you know. So I put that on Facebook, and then I had a couple people respond to me saying that they'd buy one. I had a friend who said she would buy a $10 ticket from me. And I had another friend that said he'd buy a $20 ticket from me. The problem was that both of these friends lived up in Dublin, not here in Fremont. So I figured that's not gonna work out, whatever. But then I actually figured, oh, I can get over there. I just have to bike. So, you know, I started biking there, and then the whole big fiasco happened. The whole trip over there took me 6 hours, and I got there around 8:30 in the morning. I was planning to meet one of my friends, the guy I mentioned, but I got there a little late. He had to leave at around 8:20, so I was close, but I was late. I planned it so I would have made it on time if I had the bike, but I didn't have a bike. He was actually using that ticket to go to Fremont, which is weird because I live in Fremont, he doesn't, and we both went the opposite way. But he said he would still buy the ticket from me. He just wanted to buy it at a different time. I think he's going to buy it this Friday. And the girl that I mentioned, she actually did buy the $10 ticket from me. She was kind of late. She forgot about me actually, but it's no big deal. So if you're out there, Grace, I want to say thank you for that. Thanks a lot. That helps me out. I still have another ticket I'm trying to sell to the guy I know, and I have a couple more tickets that I'm trying to sell too. I might just try to panhandle them at the stations. I'm not actually sure if you're supposed to resell these, but what are they gonna do? Are they gonna kick me out? Nah, can't do that. I'm me. And I'm actually holding this. While I was walking to Dublin, I found car keys to a Toyota. Free car. I don't know what I'm gonna do with these. Maybe I should report them, but it was on a trail that you're not even supposed to walk on, so I don't know how you lose keys on a trail you're not supposed to walk on. The only thing I can think of is that they were driving down the slope because it's downhill. They pulled the keys out of their ignition and then they threw it out the window, and then they were just going downhill and then they hit something. I don't know. I honestly don't know how you can lose keys on such a road. It happens, I guess. They're probably just spare keys, though, I'm sure. So, big highlight of the day. I got $10 from my friend, and I got $20 from the ATM because I like to sneak money out of my general assistance. So that was my $30 for today. And yeah, So a couple cool things happened. Ever since I started posting these videos, I had some people try to help me out. Let me pull up something. So, what about you guys? How are you guys doing? Having fun? Your lives good? Hope you guys are doing well. You're my fans, or you're just watching because you're bored. But either way, hope you guys are doing well. Okay. Okay, so if I totally butcher your name, I'm sorry, but Theodore Marcel, I think that's how you say your last name. Thank you for sending me the information on the scholarships. I'm definitely gonna look into those. They look kind of promising. I see FastWeb on here. I know that they're pretty good. Chafee, I did try to do the Chafee, but unfortunately, I contacted Davis. They needed to fill some paperwork out. They told me they didn't have to. I insisted that they did. They said they didn't. And then I just recently got an email from Chafee saying that I never got the paperwork into them. I contacted Davis again. They said, we're sorry, but they closed their department for the summer or something, and that they're going to do it in the upcoming August. And that's kind of a nuisance because I did insist a lot that they needed to fill this paperwork out, and they said repeatedly that they didn't have to, and now they're admitting that, oops, we're sorry, we made a big oopsie. But no big deal. I'll wait a month or whenever they open. I know the Chafee covers a few thousand. That's what I needed actually. I did originally plan on getting that because I fill all the requirements and it's not merit based. There's a chance I can't get it though because it might be like filled out by the time I apply. So anyway, I would have to say that day three was a success because I got the 30, and it was a weird day, but it still worked out great. Um, a very weird day. Oh, a couple other things. I had a friend's parent say that she would let me work for her for some money, about $10 an hour. And I guess realistically that's minimum wage. She just wants me to do some chores around her house. It's pretty nice. I'll take that. And I had someone else tell me that she would try to help me get a job at In-N-Out. And that's cool because there's an In-N-Out here in Fremont. I don't know if they have In-N-Outs around wherever. Like I don't know if it's just a California thing or something. It's a pretty good burger restaurant. It's like McDonald's but better. So they're trying to get me a job there, and then they also have one of those restaurants at Davis. So when I go to college, if I get applied here, I could transfer over there, and I can still be working. That's pretty cool. What else? I had a friend who texted me and said that he was gonna try to get me a job at another store. I think they sell clothes. I can't really remember the whole text because my memory's kind of fuzzy from then when I was insanely tired. But he's helping me out, so that's good too. So I'll be back tomorrow, whatever, $30 more, and I'll see how it goes then. So thank you guys for watching. They have caffeine in coffee. Caffeine gets to you, so I think that caffeine's getting to me now. But I just want to make a little rant. Anyone that steals, like I just had a bike stolen, I just had another bike stolen, I had a camcorder stolen, I had chocolate stolen, I had my jacket stolen, I had stuff stolen from me. Anyone that steals out there, if you think you're cool or if you think that you're doing something better for yourself, I just want to say, fuck you. Whatever you're doing, think about the person that you're stealing from. How do they feel? Like, people that stole from me, they probably didn't know who I was. They didn't know that I'm in a tough situation. I doubt that would have changed their mind at all. They probably still would have stolen. But anyone that steals out there, like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Why would you do that? Come on. There's people, they work for their stuff. You just take that from them. What did you do? You just, like, walked up and took it? That's not cool at all. And, it's just my little rant, but, you don't steal from people. That's not good. Like, I'm religious and all, so I just believe you don't steal that way. But even if I wasn't, I would know that people take their time and their money to get stuff. Still, people, they work for money or they work for items, whatever. They use that money if they get to buy those items. Either way, they get items because they worked for it. They did something to get it. They did something to say that it was theirs. You didn't do shit. So if you try to take something from someone, I just want to say again, fuck you. What the fuck is wrong with you? Why would you do that? That's not even cool. Like I said, like 4 times, I don't know. That's not even cool. Like you just don't do that. Like really. So anyways, that's just me ranting about people that steal.